The shower is just too tight in our RV, in our Winnebago. So I'm going to remove it, and we're going to put in a shower curtain with a curved rod so there's more room for either one of us when we take a shower.
Every change has a reason, baby, let it come to you. Every soul, every season lives outside of status quo. If we stop believing we're meant to be, expanding our abilities. If the passion's gone, we are doing it wrong. Baby, you and I should start living now. With the whole world at our feet, we could stay or we could leave. There is nothing in between. So baby, we should start living now. 'Cause we only have this life. Wanna laugh and wanna cry. I don't wanna waste my time. So baby, we should start living now. Baby, we should start living
Now,
With screw gun in hand, got to remove all the screws that are holding the door and the frame in place before we can move on to the next part. They're just all over the place in the door sides, middle, top, bottom, across the bottom.
about how many sets of screws are there? Oh, there goes the top frame.
Probably about 20.
What
In
you
order
doing?
to break it free, you just take a razor knife and lightly score the sealant along the edge.
He's having to use an extension on the screwdriver to
Go
get
a
in,
little bit deeper.
get into the tight area. He's using a putty knife to further score the area. I see daylight between there.
Yep.
It is now off the wall
On one side.
on one side.
It's a small square head bit. Should allow me to get the door off. Must have had to put the whole thing in here all in one piece.
Probably did. Okay, it's coming off. Gonna have to bend it and demolish it, which is fine because it's all going in the garbage or in the dump. One more screw on the handle. Ah, that helps.
Piece of frame.
There's probably another piece of frame on the other side. Yay! It's free! Gotta close the door so you can come out. Free at last.
This is the last piece of the frame to come out. I just got the screws undone inside. And
Excellent. That's good.
Now I just got to undo the screws in the side frame here.
And take that off.
Take that off. Now we can prep it for filling all the holes.
Yeah.
Last piece came out. Now it's prep time. Got to get all the previous caulking off from before. Maybe a very, very light sanding to prep the whole areas for filling with epoxy and color match. And getting a vacuum in here to pick up the metal shards.
So today's project is to mix the Devcom porcelain plastic for the shower to plug in the holes, and we're going to mix it to match the color of the shower, at least as close as we can get. Here's the little packet of almond coloring and the white plastic thing we have to mix together.
Okay.
Ernie is preparing the epoxy fiberglass mixture, squeezing the bottom, mixing it up towards the top part, setting the timer for
20 minutes.
Oh, that's total that you have to work once it's activated. We haven't even put the color in yet. So you have to massage that around, get it all mixed up. Now he's cutting the package and going to squeeze it in the bowl after massaging it and mixing it as thoroughly as possible. I know this is probably boring for some, but for those of us who have never done it, it might be a good educational tool. Are you going to put it all in or just partially?
It looked pretty almond close to this.
Okay. So he's putting the almond coloring in, because our shower is not pure white, it's more of an almond color. I'm using a little plastic knife that's disposable, and then mixing it all up. And you can see it's an almond color, not white. And now he's got to put it over all the little holes that the screws were in. And there's about, well, you've got what, 6 taped up here? Is that all there were? Mm-hmm. Okay, so 6 isn't too bad. I thought there were more.
So, as you can see, our color match of the patch that we did yesterday is pretty much right on. There'll just be a little bit of cleaning up left over here. That's just some...
and you sanded that, right?
Yeah, that's sanded. I can go back and polish it a little bit more if I need to.
Good. Okay.
Okay, what's left to do now, since the epoxy is cured for 24 hours, is remove the tape guard around it and then sand it down. what I have to do is carefully score the outside edge with a razor knife so that I can peel back and knock off the edge. And then I can come in and sand. I've been using my little Dremel tool with little sanding discs on it so that I can cleanly sand it and taper it down. And then you just have to carefully score it. You don't want to go all the way through and make excessive cuts into the epoxy. Then you come back and peel the tape and pull it down just a little bit, and it should bend at the cut and snap off. And that leaves you an area to
Watch the blade.
and then this will just peel back where it's been. You want to be careful not to.
You don't have to talk, just do. Okay, so now you'll be sanding it down.
Yeah. Use the Dremel with a little sanding disc. Come in from an angle so that it feathers. It's rather time consuming, but eventually you get it down to the point where you get rid of any tape that may have been stuck underneath, and then you can finish the area off with finer sandpaper yet. It is a bit dusty. Okay, we've removed the old shower door, which makes you feel like you're in a matchbox taking a shower, and we're going to put a curved shower rod up on top here. It was a little bit longer than the open space, but if you have a pipe cutter or a real good hacksaw, you can just cut the ends off and bury the ends that you cut off in the mount. The reason I got this mount is so that it would lay flush with the edges. Now that it's installed, it's a matter of just hanging the shower curtain.
And where did you get that?
It was on Amazon.
Okay.
Good old Amazon.
There's the shower curtain. Same one I had in the trailer, but I like it a lot because of the coloring, even though it doesn't have a Class C on it. And it fits all the way down into the tub area. It's not really a bathtub, but it's deep enough that a shower curtain can be used. I ended up buying these white plastic shower rings. The shower renovation is finished. If you liked the video and thought it was interesting, please give us a thumbs up, comment, share, and subscribe. And thank you for watching the whole thing through.